Hey everyone, it's a brand new week here at the ranch. Last week was super busy. We spent a lot of time getting our new website up and in order and preparing because we had quite a crazy storm this past weekend. So much has grown, so I just want to take y'all around the garden and see what's popping. The corn is getting wild. It's like 7 feet tall now. It's just huge. We have lots and lots of flowers coming out for the peaches and cream, and the silkies are coming out too, so we've really been pollinating them to make sure that we're getting, you know, those cobs. And we did have a crazy storm this past weekend, so we actually put some stakes around with some wire just to keep everything in place, because we have noticed that a few things get blown over quite easily. But it's just so crazy to see how big it's getting. It's so happy. Wow, and the glass gem corn is really taking off too. Our beans are doing really well. I feel like they're growing, honestly, kind of slowly, but they're growing, which is great to see. I just really, I can't wait to see them growing up the trellis. I want this to fill in. But on the other side, the zucchini rampicante is really taking over and putting on quite a show. We have a lot of female flowers coming out, and they're beautiful, just huge. I didn't realize zucchini flowers were so big. And someone's actually telling me that you could take off the zucchini flowers and deep fry them for a tasty snack. Might have to give that a try, actually. But we actually haven't seen any male flowers. They've all just been female, so patiently waiting to be able to pollinate them, but have been seeing a lot of bees around, so if we are missing the male flowers, I'm sure they're doing the job. Also, our cucumber is really taking over too. It's such a beautiful plant. I want to actually see how these flowers are doing. It's getting a lot of flowers in there. Oh my goodness. Hold up, y'all. We actually have a cucumber. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. It's like spiky. These are our Ao Naga cucumbers, as you can see. They're so cool. How exciting. Our first cucumber. Let's see. Also have the peppers. These are really starting to get big. Look at that. They're growing so fast. And the storm actually blew them over too, so we have to stake them over. The plant itself is actually getting quite heavy because of the pepper. I was not anticipating that. I thought they'd be quite strong. Oh wow, there's more. We're gonna have a lot of peppers, y'all. A lot of peppers. Over here we have our yellow bells. Wow, so excited. I love cooking with peppers, so this is gonna be beautiful to have them so fresh from the garden. Then back here we have our melons, which are really starting to take off. Well, they've been taking off. This is like, they're taking over now. When they said 4 feet apart, they was not kidding, because this spreads so fast. The bitter melon is really pretty too. Wonder if there's any growing melon here. Doesn't seem like it. We have a little baby here. Doesn't seem like it took. I have been also hand pollinating too, just in case, you know. When I see it, I hand pollinate. Like I hand pollinated this one. Not sure if it took. We'll just have to wait and see if it grows. Wow. But our royal golden, whew, she is beautiful. Wow. Let's see, I actually haven't checked here in a minute. Lots and lots of female flowers. Oh, we got a lot of little leaf hoppers in there. Let's see. I did hand pollinate a melon over here. Oh my god. What? Y'all, Oh my gosh, our first melon. That grew so fast. I feel like it's only been, I haven't checked this in like 2 days. Oh my God. I can't wait. Ah! Here we have another variety of pepper growing in really nicely. This is our pimiento peppers, and they're just growing in beautifully. These are poblano peppers. Oh my gosh, everything is so happy. I'm so excited. These are more of a spice pepper, so this will really add in some great flavor in the kitchen. Oh, I feel like it's the first time I hear a cicada this season. The tomatoes are really coming along. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I feel like I've been having, here, let's get over here, some trouble with our Cherokee Purple. I have been trying to pollinate them, but I haven't seen any actual fruit growing, and I'm not really sure why. I have been noticing that a lot of them have been like just shriveling up like this and dying off. And I'm not sure why that is the case. It's a really big plant. It's growing well and happily. Same with this one. Like, it's definitely getting flowers, but I'm not sure why it's not producing fruit at the moment. Gonna have to do some research there. Oh, you see these? You see these butterflies flying around, these little white ones? At first, I loved them. They were beautiful to see in the garden, but now they're causing me quite some trouble. Let's take a look. So I've actually been calling those white butterflies the white devil, because they're actually the ones that lay the eggs in our brassicas and give us cabbage worms. I'm not sure why they are so attracted to brassicas, but they're usually the reason our Brussels sprouts and our cabbage have been popping up with some cabbage worm, and they've been doing some serious damage. Which is sad to see, because they've been growing really well up until now, so I hope we're able to salvage them and get them through the growing season. You can really see just how many holes are starting to pop up. And they're pretty elusive, because they're literally the same color as the leaves. But a good sign that you have them is you actually start seeing all these little like clumps of poop, like droppings. Oh, there's one. See it? This little bugger right here. This is a young one. I feel like the older they get, there are actually some that are really green and hard to see. I usually just pluck them. Little bugger. And I feed them to the chickens. We've been doing diatomaceous earth and neem oil to try to get our brassicas clear of them, but other than that, really just staying on top of them and plucking them, washing them, and spraying them off when you see them. It's a never-ending battle with these pests. But you do what you gotta do for your veggies. You see them fluttering around. They're so pretty, but if you see them by your cabbages, by your brassicas, keep them away, because they be laying their eggs all over it. The kale is doing really wonderful, but note that kale is also a member of the brassica family, so they are susceptible to that cabbage worm as well. I have noticed some droppings in here. Oh gosh, yeah, you can look in there and it's like full of droppings. I actually think those are eggs. I think those are eggs. Definitely eggs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get in there with the shower head and spray them off. Should really help clear the eggs. Yeah, all cleaned up. Now to do the rest. But they could also hide in the crevices of the leaves going up, not just in the center. So you really want to make sure you're getting up in there. Oh, it has a nice little baby growth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you see how much is in there? Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bye. Just want to show you, I was spraying through the Brussels and I found a green one. Look at them. So elusive. They blend in so well. Just be very vigilant, and when you see them, please pluck them. Save a crop. Chicken food. We got some runaway chickens, so I gotta get them back in the run. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, honey. Come on. Oh. Ah! It's okay. Oh my gosh, don't hurt yourself. It's alright. It's okay. Come on. I got him. I also wanted to share this little harvest table that I built. I was finding that a lot of the vegetables that we've been harvesting and bringing inside, I would just make a mess of dirt and scraps. So I built this little table outside to be able to do it out here and get everything cleaned up and ready to bring inside to not make a mess. It was really easy to build. Just use some hardware cloth and drilled it on top of some wood. Made a little stand for it. I made it nice and low so that I can sit and enjoy my time doing it rather than stand. And it gives a really nice view to the garden as well. Over here we have our okra, and they're really starting to burst with growth. I feel bad. Last week I hadn't realized that spraying neem oil middle of the day is probably not the best idea because you could actually burn your leaves. We have been seeing some aphids on them, so I aggressively sprayed neem oil, and now we have some burnt leaves. Luckily the rest of the plant is growing very nicely, and I actually see okra pods growing, which is exciting. But learn from my mistake. Only spray neem oil either really early in the day before the sun is scorching or later in the evening when the sun is going down. Guys, look how our eggplant is doing. All this beautiful, new, healthy growth, free of flea, beetle bites. Oh my goodness. The tent really made a difference, and so did the fly traps. Wow. So if you guys have problems with your eggplant, would highly recommend tenting them, probably before even the flea beetles show up, just to keep them protected. But if you do get those flea beetles, like that little bugger right there, I think you can see at the tip of that leaf, you definitely, I would definitely recommend that fly tape. You could just lay it on the ground because they usually bounce from plant to plant and they get stuck on it. Really great tip. Or you could hang it. I put a little wire here so I could hang it. And it caught all of them, most of them really. But yeah, as you can see, it definitely worked. Super excited. We're gonna have eggplants and we are getting flowers. Wow, really pretty. Wow. Now I did notice that because we had the tent over it, it is harder for pollinators to get to the plant. So if you do notice some flowers, you will probably have to self-pollinate. And I think I only have males right now. I don't see any females, so I can't really demonstrate how to do that right now. But it's really the same concept as, you know, the other squash, zucchini, and melons. You get the male pollen and you put it on a Q-tip and you just transfer it over to the female flower. But yay, we're gonna have eggplant, y'all. Wow. There are just moments where I'm just filled with so much gratitude looking at this garden. I'm so grateful to be doing what we're doing and to be able to share it with you all. It's really so important now more than ever that we awaken to, or not even awaken, remember the importance of working with the land and working in harmony with nature and using our hands. Look at what we're able to create using our hands. I truly feel that one of life's greatest gifts. I really feel that one of life's greatest gifts is to be able to create. Using our hands, using our bodies, using our voices to be able to create and manifest something into the world that wasn't there before. As humans, we have that incredible ability to create and nurture the environment around us. And working in the gardens has really taught me that. And especially with all the craziness going on in the world, you know, focusing that negative energy into creating something has really helped me get through those hard times and find the light in all of it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling, you know, all the negativity really gets you, focus that energy into making something, saying something, writing, gardening, whatever it is. Creating is really the way to nourish our spirit and let our spirit speak so we don't feel overwhelmed, so we don't feel beat down. There are times where it's going to happen, but we have to persevere, we have to keep going, we have to keep creating. So with that, I will leave you all for today, sending you all so much love and light. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and share, and just keep spreading the love. Take care.